and trying to give compliments to others in order to achieve your personal objectives, and or in order for you to push your interests against the general interest of a group, organization, or your country. And in this topic I shall talk, so let's start. So compliments are always necessary, and people tend to like positive vibe, and tend to like positive behavior. They don't want to sit around with people who are negative, who keep criticizing them, who look at the negative aspects of their life. Rather, they would be looking forward to be surrounded by people who are supportive, by people who are pushing their, complimenting them, flirting with them, and trying to show them a positive attitude. Sometimes criticism comes across as a negative remark. It comes across as an act of aggression, a verbal aggression. It might come across as an act of social misconduct, or some kind of social disturbance behavior. So, however, in many cases, it's a situation where you are trying to convey a particular truth, or you are trying to convey a particular fact that a certain way is not working, or a certain process is not as effective as it should be, and you think that your organization, or the decision maker within your organization, or the influential person within your group should consider a new way of looking at things, because you have a strong feeling about the general interest of the group, and whether it was a company, or it was let me say a company, or it was a small group, or it was an organization. Now, in a society where many people just like to hear positive remarks and compliments and level of praise, sometimes they become deceived. They become surrounded by people who just replicate their self-image. So they keep telling them that what they are doing is being fine, and they are the greatest people in the world, and they are actually they have unbelievable way of doing things that no one else in the world can do, which led them in a way of deception. They become deceived of the environment around them. They don't understand it very well, and they lose their touch with reality. So they become less capable of solving real problems coming in their lives. And this is a disease that if it was spread across society, it becomes that everyone in the society is trying to create a fake environment around the other person, just to try to touch on his ego and boost his ego, and in a way that help him to achieve his personal interest rather than the general group interest. So what decision maker or influential people should always state a clear message that we are always looking at the truth. We are looking, but also we are looking for a positive attitude. We are not looking for a situation where people just become hypocrite, just try to show just some, if there is a term like they just want to lick our like whatever, and they just keep complimenting us for whatever we do. So no, we are looking for the truth. We are looking for a positive feedback. We are looking for a real feedback that can give us a clear measure of our performance, a clear measure of how we are doing. If you establish this, then the individual members within the group, the individual members within the company, the individual members within the society start thinking that my interest will not be pushed by being nice to my boss or by being nice to the decision maker. My interest and my ranking within my social context will be pushed by my contribution, by my production, by my creativity, by my thought, by my passion, and by my loyalty, rather than by my behavior, rather than by my hypocritical behavior. So it's important that we establish this within our society, so people become more aware of their potential promotions and what they can achieve in their life. it's a very sad situation, but it's something that we have a lot. And you should compliment others, create a positive attitude, but you should also provide them with a good feedback, that is supportive, that can give them to have a better understanding of the world around them. That was said. I wish you a great evening, and I shall say salam.